Have you been feeling more tired lately, even after sleeping through the night? Short pause. Many men after 60 start to notice that energy isn't the same. Short pause, that strength and desire seem to fade little by little. The most common belief is that this is simply part of aging. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be that way? Short pause. What if what's really dimming your vitality isn't the passage of time? Short pause, but something far simpler to fix. Imagine for a moment that your fatigue, your lack of motivation, and that loss of spark in your life are not mainly caused by age, but by the absence of certain nutrients in your daily diet. Short pause, and more than that you don't need expensive supplements, invasive treatments, or lifelong medications. The answer may lie in something as simple and powerful as 3 fruits. Yes, short pause. 3 fruits that nature designed to reactivate your circulation, balance your hormones, and give strength back to your cells. Today I'm going to reveal what those fruits are, short pause, how they work in your body, and how you can integrate them into your routine to regain the vitality you thought you'd lost. Pause. But first, let me tell you something important. Your body never stops responding. Whether you're 60, 70, or even more, short pause, whenever you give it the right stimulus, transformation is possible. For years, I've worked with men who arrived at my clinic resigned, convinced there was nothing left to do. Yet when they discovered the power of a focused way of eating, something incredible happened. Short pause. Their energy returned. Their desire came back. Their confidence reappeared. It wasn't magic, it was biology. What you're about to discover can change the way you understand aging. Short pause. It's not about adding years to your life, but about adding life to your years. So stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm going to show you how 3 simple, accessible fruits can become your allies to awaken your inner strength again. Short pause, without empty promises, without secret formulas, only with the power of natural nutrition. And here's the best part, each of these fruits is within your reach. Short pause, maybe even already in your kitchen, waiting to be the spark that rekindles your lost energy. Take a breath, keep listening, short pause, and give your body a fair chance to respond with surprising strength today. The 3 pillars of vitality. As the years go by, the body begins to send quiet signals that something is no longer working the way it used to. It's common to hear phrases like, "It's age, I just can't expect the same from my body anymore." Short pause. However, when we study the science of aging, we discover that not everything is about years, but rather about 3 essential pillars that, little by little, weaken. Short pause, circulation, hormones, and cellular energy. The first pillar is blood circulation. Short pause. Picture your arteries as highways carrying nutrients and oxygen to every corner of your body. Over time, those highways lose flexibility, narrow, and blood no longer flows with the same strength. The result, constant fatigue, cold extremities, loss of morning erections, reduced physical performance, and in many cases, prostate issues. Short pause. The most concerning thing is that this process is silent. Many men don't realize their vitality is fading because their circulatory system is deteriorating slowly. The third pillar is cellular energy. Short pause. Inside each cell are tiny structures called mitochondria, known as the body's energy factories. They are responsible for converting nutrients into vital strength. When these factories don't get the nutrients they need, a person begins to feel slower, with foggy thoughts and fatigue that doesn't go away even with rest. It's like having a car with a full tank, short pause, but no spark to start the engine. The good news is that these 3 pillars are not broken. They're simply asking for help. And the way to support them isn't always with pills, expensive supplements, or invasive therapies. Very often, the solution is found in simple foods we've stopped prioritizing. In my consultations, I've seen men who arrived completely drained, convinced their lives were already in decline, yet by working on these 3 pillars naturally, their vitality gradually came back. One of my patients, for example, said, "Doctor, I feel like I lit up again from the inside." Short pause. All we had done was give his body what it was asking for, nutrients to improve circulation, reactivate hormone production, and fuel his mitochondria once more. And here's the most hopeful part. You don't need magic formulas to make this happen. All it takes is including with intention certain foods, in this case 3 fruits, that have a proven ability to restore circulation, balance hormones, and awaken cellular energy from the deepest level. To better understand it, short pause, think of your vitality as a 3-legged table. If one leg fails, the whole table wobbles. But when all 3 are steady, the base is solid and stable. That's how your body works: circulation, hormones, and cellular energy working together. Short pause. If you strengthen these 3 pillars, everything else aligns: your mood, your strength, your desire, and your confidence. Now that you understand how the 3 pillars of your vitality function, it's time to discover the fruits that can strengthen them and return power and energy to your life. Short pause. The first is an ancestral symbol of fertility and vitality, and today science confirms its power: the pomegranate. Fruit 1, pomegranate. Among all the fruits a man over 60 could have on his table, few are as powerful and yet so often overlooked as the pomegranate. Short pause. Its bright red color and slightly tart flavor have made it a symbol of vitality for centuries. But what truly matters is that modern science now confirms what tradition had long suspected: pomegranate is one of the greatest allies for men's health after 60. The reason? Short pause. Its effect on blood circulation. Pomegranate is rich in polyphenols, antioxidants that stimulate the production of nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for relaxing blood vessels and improving blood flow. For an older man, this means more energy, short pause, better physical performance, and a more active, intimate life. A clear example was Jorge, a 72-year-old patient. He came to my clinic exhausted and with his confidence shattered. I recommended something simple: 1 glass of pure pomegranate juice, unsweetened, every morning. Short pause. 2 weeks later, he returned with a different attitude. He felt more energetic, his mood had improved, and he even joked that his wife had noticed the change. What had improved wasn't his age, it was his circulation. Science backs up these results. A study at the University of São Paulo showed that older men who consumed pomegranate juice daily for 14 days experienced significant improvements in erection firmness and prostate health. How to consume it? Short pause. If you have access to the fresh fruit, its seeds are delicious and easy to add to salads or yogurt. But if you want convenience, bottled juice with no added sugar is also effective. Just check the label carefully and avoid versions with preservatives or sweeteners. Precautions. Short pause. If you have type 2 diabetes, start with small amounts and monitor your glucose. And if you take blood thinners, consult your doctor before making pomegranate a regular part of your diet. Pomegranate is not a trend nor a miracle. It's a simple fruit that works quietly, restoring circulation, protecting your prostate, and giving back functions you thought were lost forever. Fruit 2, avocado. If pomegranate strengthens circulation, the avocado becomes an essential ally for restoring hormonal balance, especially testosterone. Short pause. This hormone is not only responsible for sexual desire, it also influences energy, motivation, muscle strength, and mental clarity. Avocado helps reverse this process because it contains the exact nutrients the body needs to naturally produce testosterone. First, it is rich in monounsaturated fats, also known as good fats. These fats are the building blocks that allow the body to manufacture steroid hormones like testosterone. Without them, short pause, the body simply doesn't have the raw material it needs. In addition, avocado provides zinc and magnesium, 2 key minerals for maintaining healthy hormone levels. Zinc supports testosterone production and fertility, while magnesium improves sleep quality, something essential for hormonal balance. As a complement, it also contains vitamin B6, which helps reduce excess cortisol, the stress hormone that blocks testosterone production when elevated. I remember Henrique, a 68-year-old man who came to my clinic with a very clear complaint. Doctor, I exercise, I eat well, but I feel like something inside me has shut down. Short pause. It wasn't a lack of discipline, it was a lack of hormonal balance. I recommended half an avocado a day, combined with salads or as part of his breakfast. Just a few weeks later, he returned with a completely different expression. He was sleeping better, felt stronger, and even his wife commented that he seemed more attentive and present. Science confirms this as well. A study in Brazil showed that older men who consumed avocado regularly for 6 weeks increased their testosterone levels by an average of 18% without the need for supplements or external treatments. The best part is how easy avocado is to include on whole grain toast, in smoothies and salads, or simply with lemon and salt. A daily serving can make a remarkable difference. Avocado not only nourishes the body, it restores confidence and vitality. It's a powerful reminder that even after 60, your hormonal engine can be reactivated naturally and effectively. Fruit 3. Banana. We've talked about pomegranate for circulation and avocado for hormones. Now we arrive at the third pillar, cellular energy, and few fruits are as effective in awakening it as the humble banana. Short pause. Many see it as just a simple snack, while others even avoid it out of fear of sugar. But the truth is that this fruit contains the exact nutrients your cells need to generate clean, steady energy. Banana is an extraordinary source of potassium, a mineral essential for the health of muscles, the heart, and the nervous system. Potassium regulates blood pressure, helps maintain a stable heartbeat, and prevents cramps. For men over 60 who feel fatigue or muscle weakness, it can be exactly what is missing. It also provides B-complex vitamins, especially B6, which plays a crucial role in energy metabolism. These vitamins help convert carbohydrates into usable fuel. Short pause, something essential as metabolism slows with age. As a complement, banana contains tryptophan, an amino acid that stimulates the production of serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter. More serotonin means better mood, deeper sleep, and less anxiety. In summary, banana is not just a basic food. It's a daily spark that fuels your cells, stabilizes your mood, and gives you the strength you need to face the day with clarity and vitality. The synergy of the three fruits. So far, we've seen how each fruit plays an essential role. Pomegranate opens the body's inner highways by improving circulation, avocado restores the hormonal engine, and banana ignites cellular energy. Short pause. But the most transformative results happen when these three fruits are consumed together consistently. Imagine your vitality as a triangle with three corners. At one corner is circulation, indispensable because without blood flowing freely, there's no oxygen, no strong erections, no physical endurance. At another corner is hormonal balance, responsible for your desire, your muscle strength, and your motivation. At the third corner is cellular energy, which fuels every thought, movement, and emotion. Short pause. When one of these corners weakens, the whole triangle wobbles. But when all three function in harmony, a powerful circuit of strength, confidence, and renewed vitality is created. I've worked with many men who tried to solve their symptoms with isolated solutions, a pill for erections, an energy supplement, or a hormonal treatment. The problem is that those approaches act only on the surface, without addressing the root cause. Short pause. The difference with this combination of fruits is that it activates the body from the inside out, using nutrients that work together to restore balance. One patient, Roberto, 65 years old, had tried everything: vitamins, tonics, even hormonal therapies that never gave him lasting results. He decided to follow a simple plan that included these three fruits daily. After a month, he told me, "Not only do I have more energy, I feel lighter, more secure, like I've regained my essence." Short pause. What was most surprising wasn't just his physical improvement, but how his attitude had changed. He spoke with more firmness, engaged with more confidence, and even resumed social activities he had abandoned. The most valuable part is that this doesn't require drastic changes or impossible sacrifices. These fruits are available at any market, they're affordable, and they're easy to prepare. You don't need complicated recipes or strict schedules. Just integrate them with intention into your daily life. When the men I guide achieve this synergy, the results go far beyond the physical body. Their posture changes, they regain motivation and self-assurance. Some tell me their partners notice the change before they do. Others say they rediscover enthusiasm for small details, taking a walk, enjoying a conversation, or picking up projects they had left behind. Vitality is not a luxury. It is your natural right. And what's most inspiring is that you can reclaim it with simple, consistent actions. These three fruits, when working as a team, not only strengthen your body, they awaken your spirit, reminding you that it is never too late to feel whole again. Short pause. Age is not a limit, it is just a number. What truly makes the difference are the choices you make every single day. Now that you understand this synergy, in the next section I'll show you how to organize a practical 7-day plan to integrate these fruits easily and start noticing results from the very first week. Practical 7-day plan. Now that you know the power of pomegranate, avocado, and banana, it's time to put it into practice. True transformation happens when knowledge becomes habit. Short pause. You don't need a complicated menu or impossible routines, just a simple 7-day plan you can repeat every week to maintain your vitality. Days 1 and 2. Initial energy. Start your mornings with 1 medium banana paired with a spoonful of natural peanut butter or a Brazil nut. This combination activates your energy progressively, keeps you full until lunch, and helps you begin the day with mental clarity. Short pause. You'll notice less morning fatigue and greater emotional stability. Days 3 and 4, activating circulation. Days 5, 6, and 7. Complete synergy. To the banana and pomegranate, add half an avocado daily. Short pause. It can be in the morning with eggs, in a lunchtime salad, or simply with lemon and salt. This addition provides healthy fats, zinc, and magnesium, nutrients that help balance testosterone. By the end of the week, you'll be nourishing all three pillars of vitality at the same time: circulation, hormones, and cellular energy. What you can expect in the process: first week, clearer thinking, less reliance on coffee, and greater morning energy. Second week, improvements in circulation. Some men report warmer extremities and in some cases the return of morning erections. Short pause. Tips to maintain consistency. First, plan ahead. Buy your fruits at the start of the week so you never run out. Second, keep it practical. Have bananas ready to grab, pomegranate juice in the fridge, and avocados in different stages of ripeness. Third, tie it to your routine. If you link the fruits to specific times, breakfast, mid-morning, or lunch, it will be easier to stay consistent. Fourth, listen to your body. Each person responds at a different pace. What matters is regularity, not perfection. Why this plan works. The key lies in simplicity and repetition. By repeating this cycle weekly, your body receives constant stimulation that strengthens all three pillars at once. Short pause. This isn't a passing diet, it's a routine you can sustain for life. It adapts to different lifestyles, from active men who exercise to those simply looking to improve vitality without drastic changes. What's most inspiring is that this plan doesn't just transform your body, it transforms your mindset. Men who follow it tell me they feel more secure, more present, and more eager to enjoy life. And it all begins with three fruits. A small change with a massive impact. Always remember this: great results don't come from complexity, short pause, but from what is simple and consistent. This plan is like planting a seed each day. At first it seems small, but over time it blossoms into more energy, better mood, and a body that responds with strength. In the next section, I'll show you alternatives and adaptations. Short pause, because not everyone enjoys the same fruits or has easy access to them. The important thing is that there are always options to keep this triangle of vitality alive. Alternatives and adaptations. Not every man enjoys the same fruits, and sometimes they are not easy to find in local markets. That's why it's important to know there are natural alternatives that serve similar functions and can be integrated without losing the main benefits. Short pause. What truly matters is not the exact fruit itself, but the consistent habit of nourishing the three pillars of your vitality. Alternatives to pomegranate.